What's up, guys? Philip at Trade Genius. In this episode, I wanted to show you guys a leading Bitcoin indicator I think you'll find interesting. I'll show you how to look it up and how it correlates with the historical Bitcoin price. So let's dive into this video.
Trade Genius.
Guys, real quick, just a reminder this week, if you sign up on our specials, which we have about a day left on, we'll get access to the members only webinar that we're doing this week. We're going to dive into the markets and stuff like that, see how this is all correlating. A lot of big stuff's happening. I think you're going to see that the products that we have are well worth the price of admission. So check it out, tradelikeagenius.com. All right, guys, so what you want to do is you want to head over to blockchain.com, and you're going to click on data and charts. And then once that loads, you want to scroll down to the bottom here, and you're going to see estimated transaction value. All right, so you're going to want to click on that chart. And this is going to show you the estimated transaction value. And you can go back to all time, and it'll show you the entire, since they started recording it. So it's a total estimated value of transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain. So I'm going to show you now how that correlates to the price charts. All right, so basically what I've done here is I've lined up the charts. So this is from January 2012, basically. And so I wanted to give a shout out to Crypto Perfect on Medium. He actually wrote an article and kind of pointed this correlation out, so give him the credit. But if you hadn't seen that, I wanted to kind of show you guys how this correlates. So what you want to do is you kind of want to look at the baseline here. So this is below, again, is the estimated transaction volume. You're going to see that this is heading down and price is still rising. This is going up into that 2013 high until we got to 2014, and then we start heading down. Okay, and so continue to head down, and now notice at July 2014 we start heading back up on that. And so price continued to go down. Even if you look here at the middle of 2014, price continues to go down. However, it does bottom out, and then it starts to catch back up with the transaction volume. Now, why the transaction volume is a leading indicator? What typically will happen is the short-term traders are still selling, but the long-term guys are buying up supply. And sooner or later, what ends up happening is that this price starts catching up with this transaction volume. So the equilibrium basically shifts, and now instead of making lower lows or unable to make a higher low or a lower low because we're consolidating, the equilibrium kind of shifts, and now there's just more consistent buying pressure, and it starts to move up. So it's a good idea to keep in mind, or keep an eye on this chart to see what the network is doing, because as you can see, when we started going up into this peak here 2017, we started to see the actual transaction volume. We started seeing lower lows going down, and then as we started dropping, you could definitely see that we made another lower low here. So as opposed to looking at this thing making another bounce up, the radar here would have been, hey, we could be catching up to now a downtrending transaction value on the network. So, and now here we are at a period of time where we're consolidating here, and similar to what we saw over here before we started seeing a move up. So basically, guys, what you want to see or keep an eye on is that we now start seeing a move back up in this transaction, the amount of transaction value on the Bitcoin network. All right, and again, you could have a period where it starts rising, but we still consolidate sideways. You know, the model, which we'll talk about in the weekly update, will say that we're going sideways, but then we start turning up here soon. So it would be interesting to see how this correlates with that coming up as it has in the past. So something to keep an eye on that, guys. Thought that would be helpful. Again, this is the estimated transaction volume chart on blockchain.com. So hope that helps. Please hit like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.
Trade Genius.